Hey guys, what's going on? This is Sergeant Merrill, and today I want to talk a little bit about Planetside 2 and how this game is becoming much more than just some random thing for me. Now last year when I was at PAX, I attended this event. It was called The Future of Multiplayer Gaming. And two of the developers from Planetside 2 were on the panel and they talked about what they saw as the way forward for multiplayer gaming. And I enjoyed a lot of what they had to say. They were really having their heads in the right game when they were making this game and how to really engage players like on a next generation basis. It really opened my mind to a lot of the thought process going into these games. And it's really what got me involved in the Planetside 2 beta. Once I picked up the beta, I was pretty hooked on the concept that they had. Now, there were a lot of bugs and a lot of things that I didn't like about the balance of the game, but now that the game has actually been released to the public, a lot of that's been addressed, and I decided to hit it back up again and try it. And I gotta say, I've just been sucked in over the past couple days, and everybody knows, I just had a kid, so when I get a couple minutes to play a game, it means a lot when I choose one particular game over the other, because that means I only have so much time, and this is the game that I have chosen to take up that time. And I want to say more often than not, the past couple of days, it's been a little bit of Planetside 2. And I think that's saying a lot, because I have not been that into futuristic titles lately. And when I say lately, I want to say between the past 2 to 4 years. Besides Halo, because, you know, hey, that's Halo. That takes me back to my high school days. But it takes a lot for a futuristic shooter to really pull me in. They got to have a really cool concept. Some type of gameplay that feels new that I can't get with modern shooters, and this is definitely one of them. The feeling of epic warfare you will not get anywhere else. So if you're not a fan of futuristic shooters, it doesn't mean you're not going to like this game. I'm not a huge fan of futuristic shooters right now, but I love this game. It provides a type of gameplay you simply will not find anywhere else, and it's epic. I really wish there was a game like it, just with like modern weaponry and like modern vehicles and stuff like that. If they had like the next Battlefield, just like Planetside 2, I think I'd be in heaven. I really enjoy this. And I understand that this is going to alienate some of my console subscribers, and that's just something that's too bad. You know, this is something I wish could be done on console, but right now with technology, I just don't think it's possible. And it's a shame, because like I said, this is gameplay you simply won't find anywhere else. So on my channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to categorize this as a random game. And if it does well, if it's something y'all want to see more of, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to comment, be sure to let me know, and it's something I will feature more often, because it's certainly something I'm going to be playing pretty often. Now, I play a lot of solo in this game, and that can be a tricky thing. I think a lot of people, they don't like it at first because they're playing by themselves, obviously, and they don't know where to start. It's a very confusing game at first. There's a lot to learn, but there's also a lot you can do as a singular player. The best thing you can do right off the bat is join one of the open squads. That's what I've done here, and I can tell you what, this platoon leader, the guy leading this platoon, did an awesome job. He let me know what I needed to do. People are really awesome about any questions you have, and it's just going to be a much better experience than you just trying to play it by yourself, because if you're trying to play by yourself, it's not like Call of Duty or even Battlefield in some examples, whereas when you're playing with a team by yourself, you can make a significant difference if you're good enough. That's not necessarily the case in Planetside 2. You can put a serious dent in the enemy team at some points, but unless you're working with other people in some way, shape, or form, you're not really going to do much against the enemy faction. You're not really going to have a significant impact on the overall battle. So what I recommend is to jump into one of those squads, particularly with a mic, and let people know, hey, I'm new. What do you need me to do? Now, a lot of the people that are familiar with Planetside 2 are probably going to want to know what my favorite class is right now, and it's changing every day. Right now, I want to say my favorite class is the Infiltrator, simply because look at this. I run right past the guy. I'm able to get behind enemy lines. I can't wait to get a silencer on this weapon. It does great for behind enemy lines, and I've just had this really good system of getting behind enemy lines, taking a guy out, going in cloak, which only lasts for about 30 seconds, and then getting behind more people, and just I'm able to cause so much damage in the right situations with this strategy. It's been a lot of fun. Now, I've also had a lot of fun with the heavy assault guy, with the engineer, even the medic. So like I said, it changes every day, but I really like the gameplay that the infiltrator has to offer. It's something new, something definitely different. And I am the type of infiltrator that does like to get in the enemy's faces. You'll see a lot of those infiltrators that play the traditional sniper class, and they'll sit way behind enemy front lines, or even friendly, like behind their friendlies on the front lines, and try and pick people off. And I just don't think that provides enough of a significant impact, and it's not fully taking advantage of the fact that these guys can cloak, and it's pretty difficult to see the cloak when you're not looking for it. People will just run right by you, and it's so much fun. Like I said, it's so different than any other game out there right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I hope you want to see more. And if you do, be sure to let me know both by hitting like, favorite, and commenting that you want to see more of this this type of video, because that is going to affect whether this becomes a regular thing on my channel or not. But that's all I have for this particular video. This is Sergeant Merrill, out here.